everyone. Welcome to the Teen Advice Corner. I'm your host, Ava.
And I'm your host, Abbie.
Abbie and I are seniors in high school who are going to be answering commonly asked questions from freshmen.
And today we have our freshman, Gianna, who will be asking us questions.
Hi, guys. So, my first question would be, how can I make friends as a freshman?
So, I noticed that making friends is a lot easier when you join clubs and different sports. It opens a whole new world of people that you don't meet in your day-to-day life. I know when I was a freshman, when I joined a sport, it made it so much easier to connect with people just because they're older. You're not limited to just the people in your classes.
Yeah, and I would say, as someone who isn't really in clubs or sports, if you're not doing clubs or sports, it's important to socialize and to get out of comfort zone with just those people in your class. So if you're a freshman and you're in a new class and you don't know anyone there and your teacher assigns you a group project, you have to get out your comfort zone and go talk to someone and say, hey, can I be in your group? And they're probably not going to say no. And it's an easy opportunity to meet new people that could delve into a lifelong friendship if you do just go outside your comfort zone.
Okay, so is there anything I can do to study better?
Try your best not to procrastinate. I know it can be hard to try and stay on task and try and keep up with your work, but it's the truth. It's hard to follow along with that self-made rule.
Mm-hmm.
But if you end up procrastinating, at least have a plan on what you are gonna do when you start your work. That way you're not so lost.
Yeah, I agree with Abbie. I do procrastinate myself, but it's important not to do that because it does kind of get you stuck in a cycle of oh my gosh, I don't want to do this. But like Abbie said, if you do get stuck in that cycle, you should plan out what you're going to do. So a good tip that I like to do is, say it's Monday and you have a test on Friday, write down your schedule for the week, what you're going to study on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then that kind of makes it easier for you so you don't have to stress the day before the test.
Mm-hmm. At least be organized if you're not.
Be organized. That's a good one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll keep that in mind. So, in your opinion, what is the hardest freshman class?
Probably the math class.
Yeah.
Just because it's a jump between middle school and high school. The teachers treat you differently now, especially if you're
more expectations.
Yeah. The expectations are way higher, and they want to build a good foundation so that you can keep taking math and you're not struggling as hard. If you're doing bad in a middle school math class, it makes high school math so much harder just because it's a subject that builds onto itself. It's not something that you just kind of start all over, you know?
Yeah, I agree with Abbie. I would say that math is also the hardest just because it's something you have to build on with previously known knowledge. From middle school or even elementary school, you just keep building up. And even if you're not taking a freshman math class that's regarded as more difficult or ahead of your grade, it's still going to be harder just based off of the expectations that you have to be able to build off of your previous knowledge.
So, do you guys have any advice for my freshman year?
I think put yourself out there. Make freshman year worth it. Don't regret it later on in the future. Be able to go to the football games every Friday. Go do the different events, because once you get to senior year, you start to look back and you're oh, I should have done more of these. I should have gone to more games, things like that, where you're participating in school activities that ASB puts on, things like that.
No, I agree. You really have to try to make the most of your high school years because before you know it, you're going to be a senior and it's going to be oh my gosh, now I'm applying to college and high school is almost over. And I don't even, where did the time go? I don't even know. I can't even really remember my freshman year or barely my sophomore year because I didn't really go out and do anything. So I really do think it's important to make the most out of your freshman year and then continue to socialize and make new friends because it really does go by fast.
Mm-hmm. It makes it more memorable when you go out and do stuff. You're not looking back on those years and feeling bad about what you did or didn't do.
Yeah.
It makes it a happier memory.
And especially when you're a freshman, like I said before, don't like stress too much on your grades. Like obviously have good grades, but freshman year really I think is about just getting used to the high school environment and just being able to meet new people and try new things. That's the most important part. Thank you so much for tuning into the Teen Advice Corner.
My name is Abbie.
My name is Ava.
And I'm Gianna.
We'll see you next time. Bye.